Alright everyone, and welcome back to Season 14 of AOR, and this is F2 on Xbox One, and we're here then for round 4 of the season today then, in Sochi for the Russian Grand Prix. And yep, here we are in qualifying then, and this was my best lap then, my first one, and unfortunately on my second lap I had the issue again, like I had in former Xbox last time out, with having the lap invalidated on the outlap for accidentally running off track, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's our best lap then, and yeah, Russia on this game actually, I do enjoy it a lot more than I used to. It's always been sort of one of my least favourite tracks really, and always sort of reminded me of Valencia, which was always a track that I disliked. But yeah, on this game, something about it is just a lot nicer. I guess maybe just because of the cars are just so much more nicer to drive. Got that, all that more extra grip really, coming out of corners and also going through corners as well. So maybe it's just that makes the track more enjoyable to drive. But yeah, certainly just on this game I do like racing it a lot more. But yeah, as I said, this was my first lap then, so I do feel that I could have gone better than this, but yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to. And yeah, I'm not sure, I can't remember, I think I mentioned a lot of that stuff actually about Russia in the STS video last time out, so I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, well, we're certainly hoping for better fortune than we had there, because obviously we ended up not actually taking part in the actual race, unfortunately. But yeah, we're coming to the line then. We only go 7th, unfortunately. I do feel we could have done better than that, but yeah, we end up 12th on the grid then. But I think Herschel was meant to be in 5th and he disconnected, so that's a shame for him. But yeah, big opportunity for us then, going into this race second in the championship behind Herschel. So yeah, if we can get some good points on the board here today, then we can hopefully go into the lead of the championship here. So yep, it's an easy one to start this one then, not much tyre wear at this track, so yeah, it should be a rather simple one stop, and we'll see how we can do here today then, as we're now on the grid then, moved up to 11th place then, because as I said, Herschel is not going to be able to start this one, unfortunately for him. And yeah, just waiting now then for the lights to come on, and yeah, got lights going on now then. And away we go then, and it looks like a jump start in front of us then for both the Mighty Midget and Franglish from the looks of things. But yeah, we go away then, we've already lost position to Coldhead then, and we're on this front now then, down towards turn 2. We're going to go quite cautious then, because we are near the back, so we can sort of afford to be a bit cautious here and see if any carnage happens in front of us, so we can pick our way through. But it's also surprisingly clean really, only really sort of one person going off there to maybe avoid an incident. But yeah, we're down to last place unfortunately, and well, we actually moved to a place then because Diehard fans playing now side by side with Orbit Pride. And yeah, it was a rather unfortunate turnout this week. I mean, it didn't help that we had Herschel disconnect from qualifying, but yeah, a bit of a lower turnout than for this one. I mean, my teammate just never showed up for this league apparently, and Hayasa hasn't shown that he can improve his connection yet, so yeah, he's not racing yet. But yeah, we've managed to pass Icebergs and we're up into 12th place, and we're now behind Orbit Pride then in the Haas, and we'll see if we can get a good run then down this back straight. I do feel that I'm quite good on the brakes into this right-hander at the end of it on this game, so we'll see if we can get an overtake down here then, and we are going to launch on the brakes then up the inside, and we're through into 11th place then. So yeah, a decent start then. We've made up, well, we've not made up anything actually, but yeah, we recovered the places we lost, and in fact no pels have run off there, and that has allowed us to go up into 9th, and then actually Roberts also disconnect, so that's another place for us then. We've now got both the Mighty Midget and also I think Franglish in the pits then, because they both jumped the start from the looks of things. And yeah, we're up to 7th then, so skipping a couple of laps then where it was a very close battle here then. Well, the top 6 were still very close, and then Evie on lap 2 on 2 there just has a big lag moment, jumps up in the air for some reason, and that has actually allowed us to close right back up to him. But yeah, he quickly catches that group up again then, and we had a car going off there, not sure who that was, I think it was P1R Brown there in 3rd place. But we've got a very close battle here then with him, Gorsh, Coldhead and Matt. So we've latched ourselves onto the back of this then, as 1st and 2nd are starting to pull away a bit. into the penultimate corner then. They're side by side up in front, and there's actually contact between Brown and Gorsh. The two Williams part like the Red Sea, and yeah, it's all going off in the final corner, and me and Matt are just picking our way through it then. Matt up to 3rd, me up to 5th, and yeah, we're running the slipstream then at Gorsh. We look to the outside, we flick back to the inside then, and we're going on the inside then for turn 2. We should get us down on the brakes then, and through we go as Matt actually runs on in turn 3 there. So well, we'll actually exit turn 2, so we'll see if we can get a good run in, but it doesn't look like we are. And in fact, it does look like Gorsh had a good run us through turn 3. That'll be inside into turn 4, and really that was quite ridiculous there. I mean, the barring moved on the limit, but I mean, he literally ran way off the track then to do that. So yeah, that was over the limit without doubt with that move there. We have dropped down to 6th place then, and we're under attack again now from Coldhead, and that's going to drop us back down to 7th place then. So yeah, we're fighting back there. We managed to retake that place, but yeah, certainly not the way we would want to have lost those couple of positions there, as we now have Brown then into the pits very early on. So I'm not sure if he had some kind of damage from all that close racing just now, but yeah, we're up to 5th then, and Matt has pulled away then in 3rd place, and we're going to see if we can get back now then at Gorsh. And yeah, he's going defensive then, so we're going to look to the outside. We get squeezed quite a bit there. I mean, maybe that could have been lagged there, to be fair, because that can sometimes happen, but we were certainly squeezed into the wall there on our screen, and luckily we didn't get any damage. So yeah, we got away with that one then. We'll see if we can follow him here then, get close enough somewhere else, and he does run very wide in turn 4. We'll see if we can now launch up the inside into turn 5. That is exactly what we do then, up the inside and through we go then into 4th place. So yeah, he's still very much there, but we're going to brake as late as we can here then, and run a bit wide ourselves, and he actually runs even further off, so that allows us to stay in 4th place for now then, as we try to catch back up to Matt. And in fact, he spins it then, and just his season is just nothing's going right for him so far. 3 non-finishes in the first 3, and in fact in this race I can tell you he goes on to disconnect, so just no luck for him so far then, as yeah, we are pitting them from 3rd place on lap 10. I was thinking maybe, you know, you may as well try and undercut here, because yeah, the super soft tyres will last for ages, so might as well try it. And in fact, up in front of us, just yeah, TK Poodle and LGS at the front just do the same thing anyway. But something I didn't notice here is that actually up in front there, the Ferrari coming out the pits loses the back end there and goes into the wall and damages his front wing. That is something I did not realise until after the race, but yeah, that is pretty crucial then, as we're going to rejoin then, still behind Poodle and also the Ferrari of LGS, and Brown has actually jumped to 7th from that very early pit stop. But yeah, that's actually turned out to be crucial then in this race, because LGS out front now has a damaged front wing to sort of contend with for the rest of the race. So yeah, it's going to be a very close race, and for yeah, certainly a second part as we catch up to the back of Poodle now and Brown. Brown on quite a bit older tyres then, but he was certainly putting the pressure on the McLaren here then for these next few laps. And yeah, we were very much part of this battle then, as yeah, we certainly pulled away from those behind us then during the sort of the pit stop phase, it looked like. As across the line then, we'll see if we can get close enough to Brown here then, as we follow him through turn 1. We get the DRS then, and looks like he was just about close enough as well to the McLaren to get the DRS as well there. So we're going to be able to go then, we're up the inside into turn 3, turn 2 even, and yeah, we're up into P3 now then, and we'll see if we can go after the McLaren then. But yeah, it actually does take us a few laps then, because we were under a lot of pressure from Brown for quite a while. But yeah, Poodle actually makes a mistake there. That allows us to maybe go around him like we did on Gorsh earlier in the race. We're up the inside into turn 5, a little bit of a lock-up, but we are into 2nd place, and LGS then not too far in front of us, so there's still very much a chance of winning this race, and we do close up on him over the next few laps. Only 3 laps to go now then, and we're going into turn 2 now then. We run a little bit wide, and we do get ourselves a 3-second penalty then, because that was our 3rd off-track excursion in the race, and I was really hoping at this point that that wouldn't, you know, play a part. I was hoping that maybe LGS also had a penalty as well, so maybe it would be a straight fight for the win, and I just had to go for it really, see if I could get ahead, and hope that yeah, other people would also have penalties and that wouldn't make a difference. But you do see a lot of penalties at Russia, so I was hoping that it would be the case, and if I did manage to cross line first, then I would take the win. As LGS goes defensive and into turn 2, and we're just going to follow him really, take the race line, get a good run and cut underneath really for turn 3 on the inside line, and we're side by side, but looks like we managed to make it stick then. Obviously he had that front wing damage, which I didn't know about at this point, but we do take the lead then with 2 laps to go in the Russian Grand Prix, and we are going to hang on to this then, it looks like. And yeah, this really has not been a start to the season I expected then. Remember going into this, I was saying, you know, I'd be happy to be, you know, getting points finishes and all that, and we've had a pole position in round 2, and then round 4 we're going to come across the line then to take the checkered flag, and we do stay in first position then, so that is our first win in AOR, and yeah, up from 11th on the grid then to take that one. And yeah, very happy with that one. It also puts us in the lead of the championship then, due to unfortunately Herschel not being able to even race in this one. So yeah, obviously we'll try and build on this now and hopefully stay there for the rest of the season if that is at all possible. And yeah, standings then, they may be on screen now then, and yeah, we're on 61 points then in the lead. And yeah, that is it then for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, leave a like if you did, and I'll see you for the next AOR race, which will be at Spain. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.